Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm Melissa. I'm here with Lucy today.
Hi.
So
Questions?
there's questions already going. So I want to thank you for being here. And Lucy, thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate it. And remember,
Problem.
guys, super chat and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we either choose randomly from the chat. We draw a one card and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. And if you want another card, add $1.
Yep. So, hey, JK. Hey, Be Wise. Hey, Happily Ever After. Thank you for moderating. Appreciate it. And we have Rinky, James J. Welcome. So, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. I have my Rider-Waite Tarot. Let's see here.
I'm going to use my Angel Tarot.
Okay.
That is like the best for pulling out just one question.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Oh, by Travis McHenry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. All right.
Don't have much to say about the guy, but
he does make awesome decks. So let's see. Does B miss me? And I'll change the brand. There we go. That's better.
Okay.
So let's see.
Does B miss me?
Hi, Nora.
Okay, so I pulled the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. I could see that he has a lot going on in their life, and they kind of felt like you were a bit fast-paced. I could see that, well, there may have been a bond there, but there's more priorities going on in their life at the moment.
And what's interesting is I got the Empress. So I definitely feel like that they do miss you because the Empress card is usually a yes for me and the Rider-Waite Tarot.
Yeah. I'm going with the fact that they kind of have a lot of things going on because I have the I got the Queen of Wands.
Yeah, and that's fast moving energy as well. So let's see. So remember, super chats and donations take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly. And it's a one card draw today.
And if you want more than one card, just add $1.
Okay. Let's see. The Tower is on the bottom of the deck. So just probably a lot of things going on at the moment, like Lucy said. Hi, JK. Doing good. How are you? Hi, Nora. Good. How are you?
Good.
So does Jude, the Gemini, have feelings for me?
Okay, let's see. At the Tower, Uriel, I could say that the person is going through a lot, and if they have feelings for you, I don't necessarily think of it as romantic, and well, I could see if you go for it, it's not going to necessarily be the best of ideas.
Actually, 2 cards fell out. I think I'm just going to go with it. All right. So it feels like they had to walk away from something that no longer served them. It feels like they have a lot of grief and a lot of regret they're having to go through. And it feels like they are focused on themselves here with the 9 of Cups here. So it feels like, you know,
Yeah.
their belly is full, they're being happy. They have a lot of regret though. So they have a lot of transitions they have to go through at this time.
Mhm. Yeah. I did get the tower, so that does summon a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're welcome, JK. So remember, super chat and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat. And also, Lucy made a channel too. So head on over there and subscribe. So I'll put it in the chat so all of you can go over there as well.
Thank you, Melissa.
You're welcome. Hi,
So I'll
Tiger
subscribe.
Dragon. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. All right. So let's do Tiger Dragon.
Okay, so I'm gonna say one thing. I saw a question about health-related issues, and I'm gonna make a quick disclaimer. We're only tarot readers. We're not doctors or physical physicians. If you have any questions about your mental health or your physical health or anything related to something like COVID or fevers, can you please just, phone in your physician? Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't do health related questions or legal questions on the channel.
Yeah.
So we have, what are
Okay.
Libra's feelings toward me?
Thank you. What are the Libra's feelings towards me? Thank you. I have the Fool. I could see the Libra's feelings towards you are that, well, this is something new. The Libra sees a new beginning with you, and they're currently happy at where they're at.
Yeah, and that actually synchronizes with your rating with the Ace of Pentacles. They're happy where they're at, and there is going to be new beginnings.
Mm-hmm.
That ties in pretty well. And we also on the bottom with the Knight of Pentacles too. So I get that they are feeling very fondly of you. So it feels like that they are going to come to you. So
Okay.
All right. So remember, super chats and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat. We're doing 1 card draws today. And if you want more than just 1 card, it's $1 for each card.
Mm-hmm.
So we have, when he contact me.
I have to share something pretty soon. I can see that, they have things they want to talk to you about. It, may take a while because they're going through things, but I can see that they deeply want to connect with you and communicate with you some things.
What's interesting is we have the Knight of Cups there. So it feels like that they are showing emotion. And they're showing that they want to come forth with their messages. So there is a lot of emotion when it comes to this. So it does actually synchronize with your message as well.
Yeah. Yeah, my cat just decided to show up, so. Say hi. No.
Cat's like, no. Hi, Brianna. So,
Hey.
see here. Let's see who is next. We have Tanya. How is Kay feeling about me?
I got the star. So I think that Kay is feeling very hopeful towards you. Like there's some kind of cups going on, or there's some water and healing. And I can see you're very inspirational to them.
I also see here with the Hanged Man, so I see patience here, being enlightened, feeling, it's to a move slow type of energy. So this energy does require patience. So remember, super chat and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat. So let's see who is next. You're welcome, Tanya. So we have, will my brother and I pass the exam in September? Okay.
Well, my brother and I passed the exam. Okay. Well, we have Gabriel, the Eight of Swords, and this is also Travis's logo for his company. So with the Eight of Swords, I'm guessing that there's a lot of pressure there. There's, anxiousness, and you're more worried about not doing well on the exam than, studying and stuff. What I would suggest is that you guys focus more on studying, because with the mindset of, okay, I got to really pass this exam, and putting more energy into passing an exam rather than taking in the information that you're supposed to use to pass on the exam it may cause you to fail the exam. I'm not for sure saying that you're going to fail the exam, though. I'm just saying beware.
Yeah, what's interesting here is I have the Judgment too. So it feels like that if you put a lot of hard work into this exam by studying, you will actually come on top. If there is a lot of procrastination that is going on, please don't procrastinate anymore. So it's important to go within, do the work, and so you can pass the exam, because I do see happiness and success here, but it is up to you. Hi, Healing Days. And that is what I have here. So super chat and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat. So we have Brianna 1111. So was I too negative in the message I sent to A?
Oops. I got the Hierophant. With that, I'm guessing that, A needed to hear the message that you sent, and sometimes, even if it's negative, you shouldn't be afraid of offending someone, because it gives them a new perspective as to, well, okay, I need to see something in a different way. And I think that your message was needed to be heard by A, regardless of how it may have came off. I'm gonna just close my door.
Okay. So this is a take charge type of energy. This is someone who is coming in fiercely, and it feels like Lucy said, that actually the message did have to be heard, because we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So somebody who is being nurturing, somebody who's being caring, and it's okay to be blunt, and it's okay to actually say what you feel, because if you don't, then it's not going to actually help if you suppress it. So no, I feel like that you were fine, Brianna.
Yeah.
Did you freeze, Lucy?
Yeah.
So you're welcome, Pure Soul. So donations and super chats do take priority. Other ways we choose randomly from the chat. So we're doing 1-card draws today. All right, DYB. Thank you for your donation, DYB. So what messages do my angels have for me? And then let's see.
Okay. Oh,
and
my
you
gosh.
have the angel deck.
I guess they're really liking this. Yeah, 7. What messages do my angels have for me? The Emperor. And then the Devil. The Magician. Okay, so the first one I pulled is the 7 of Swords. So your angels are telling you that you may have been feeling betrayed by a lot recently. It can be a person, it could be a lot of events. You kind of feel like you're down and you don't really know what the answers are and where you want to go or where you're meaning to go. I could see that you're maybe be pushing away some opportunities or pushing away other people because of your previous bad experiences with other people and trauma from within that. Then I have the Devil Samael. I could see that your angels are telling me to tell you that I could see that you're being held back by a lot of things that you're doing to keep your wall up. And then I have the Emperor Mikhail. I could see that who you may have felt betrayed by could have been a man, and that you're kind of stubborn when it comes to being in your own ways. And it's okay to be stubborn, but right now you should let in opportunity and realize that not everyone is as bad as the other people who may have hurt you back then, and to open up your heart. And then I have the Magician. I could see that there's a lot of opportunities coming in with your way with new relationships, new beginnings. It could be career and finances. It could be things like romance. It could be things that you're really wanting, but at the same time, I don't really see you being fully open to it from the other cards. And while it's okay to want to protect yourself, you must recognize that not everyone is as bad as the people who had previously once hurt you. And while it is okay to protect yourself, make sure you don't end up blocking yourself from opportunities coming to you.
Yeah, so what's interesting is I have show appreciation. So it feels like you need to show appreciation of others that are around you and not build up a wall, as like Lucy said. And we have send love. Send love to your angels are saying send love to others and keep the high vibrations high and share your wisdom. Share what you already know. Share what you already knowing and what you are meant to do. And it feel on the bottom here is you already know. So intuitively, it feels like you already know what you need to do and take the next steps with.
Okay, so then what deck is that?
This is trying to get the box. It's the Indigo Angel.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Well, thank you. And let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Happily Ever After. I got to post this. Oh, show appreciation of both readers. And also saying the read has been spot on previously. Thank you, Happily Ever After. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. And we have Tiger Dragon next. So may I have an angel message? You got the perfect deck today, Lucy. And thank you for your donation, Tiger Dragon.
We have the Queen of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun. So what I have is the Queen of Wands, and I can see that you're progressively moving things pretty quickly, and it's going great for you, and you're having this nice fire energy within this year that just doesn't really feel as good. Then I have Metatron, the Wheel of Fortune. While a lot of things seem to be going negatively at the moment, I could see that you're doing positive things for yourself, and you're, getting a positive outlook. And it could be things like career, love, or romance. But I'm seeing that you're doing pretty good for yourself on that. And then I have the Sun. While not a lot of people are doing great in 2020 with things going on, I could see that you're having a really positive outlook onto it. And with that positive outlook onto it, you're in a happier place in your life than what you've previously been in, and more opportunities are going to come to you.
So what's interesting is we have love yourself. So it feels like that you need to have self-love when it comes to this situation, and know that you are not alone. Your angels are with you. Your angels are guiding you. You just have to meditate on what they are trying to say to you, and they're also sending you love.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I have. So thank you so much, Tiger Dragon. Appreciate it very much. Remember, super chat and donations take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat. It's 1 card draws today. You're welcome, Tiger Dragon.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we have Joanna. Okay, what's coming for me in the next couple months?
Mm-hmm. So I have Mehiel, the Empress. What I'm getting here is that you're going to be experiencing a lot of feminine energies coming your way, where you're going to be asserting yourself. You're going to be more intuitive, and you're going to have more peace and tranquility in your life. You're going to have healing experiences and be a great healer to others.
I have here the Ace of Cups here, so there is going to be a lot of emotions. Things are going to be coming your way. There's going to be new beginnings. It feels like that what it means by your cup runneth over means that things are going to be in alignment in the next couple months. It feels like that new opportunities are going to be approaching you, because your emotions are going to be coming together. On the bottom, we have the King of Cups here. So your emotions, you're going to be calm and collected and move on with this journey. So that's what we have for you, Joanna. We're wishing you all the best. So remember, super chat and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat. So one card draws for the random. So please see question and comment. So we have country. Okay, so I have the question here. So I confronted Ryan on how he feels for me. I told them all the things he said he had said to me, but he said he never remembered any of it and that he doesn't have any feelings. So what's going on? So are you asking, so what's going on with Ryan's feelings for you?
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Ooh. Just from that question, I could see that there are red flags with him. Swords. Sword.
Okay.
Fool. What I'm seeing here is that Ryan does have feelings for you, but also feels very conflicted with himself. He's very indecisive, like he wants you to not be with other people and wants you to himself, but at the same time isn't really ready to have you. Then I have the Seven of Swords. He may end up avoiding his feelings for you by flirting with other people, by, you know, by brushing off that, hey, I told you I had feelings for you. Well, I don't really remember that. And, best of luck to you. And then I have the Tower, which is basically saying that you should probably stay out of that situation, and Ryan's feelings may end up emerging for you when you try to, flirt with other people and try to date other people and show a lack of interest in him. And then I have the Fool, meaning that you want new beginnings, and you may have saw them with Ryan, but Ryan really isn't at the place where you're at and are wanting to see those new beginnings. He does want those new beginnings, but at the same time, he's afraid of wanting those new beginnings. So I would tell you, you should probably end up looking elsewhere, and Ryan may end up showing interest in you the moment you start to actually move on.
Yeah, it's interesting because I have the Four of Cups here. So it feels like here something is being offered, but, love is trying to be offered, but it's not accepted. And it feels like that he has a lot of stuff going on too with this connection. It feels like things are rumbling, and it feels like what Lucy said, a lot of red flags here. So it feels like he needs to get his stuff together, and he's not seeing what is in front of him. And as you move on, they will find you. Actually, they'll be interested in you again.
Yeah, that's really funny. I had almost the same exact situation going on, and I'm kind of starting to realize during 2020 and now, this gentleman and I were acquainted during college a few years ago, and he has a lot of red flags. I realized that, I don't really want anything to do with him and to just take his word for as it is. If someone wants to wait on me and waste my time, I don't screw with that.
Yeah, that's true. Let me see. There's here. I think that's better. Can you see my cards better, Lucy? Because I turned off the lights. Okay. Yeah, I think that other light had a glare on them. So. So super chat and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat, and it's just a one card draw. Additional cards are $1 each. Do you have a question happily ever after? If you do, post it in the chat box, and we'll read for you. Okay, so let's see here. I'm just trying to find something. See another question. Okay, so we have Bibicha. I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I apologize. Please, feelings and intentions of Pisces toward me. Thank you so much for your donation, Bibicha. We appreciate it very much. Yeah, we also have to thank our moderator too, Happily Ever After. We appreciate you very much too. Hi, Vicky's Intuitive Tarot. We're good. How are you?
So I have the 9 of Swords. I could see that you're someone who is afraid of being betrayed again because you've been previously betrayed before by other people. You feel a great connection towards this Pisces, but you're also afraid that they're going to hurt you in some way. Then I have the Moon, and with the Moon I could see phases changing in their life, and they're looking for you for guidance and for healing. And then I also got the High Priestess, meaning that this could be a very healing and growing relationship between the both of you. And I could see a lot of emotional growth and spiritual growth between you two.
And what's interesting here is I have the Emperor here. So somebody who wants to take control, take the lead. And it feels like here, somebody who wants to take charge of the relationship. And it feels like with the Three of Cups here, they feel very fondly of you. They feel very happy when they're around you. They think about you. So I give that they do have feelings for you. Oh, did you freeze, Lucy?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like, but they feel like that's okay. It feels like that they're left out in the cold, though. It feels like that they're feeling in denial is what I'm getting from here. No. What do you think, Lucy?
Yeah, I could see that it's a lot of spiritual growth and a lot of healing and personal development from within both of them. I don't necessarily see it as a romantic thing, though.
Yeah, that makes sense too. Because no specific love cards came out, you know, like the Lovers or what was another one? Mm-hmm, Two of Cups.
Yeah, I can see this is more of a spiritual growth and healing personal relationship. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I could see that he is healing from his past, though, and a part of you is also healing from your past with him too. and I could see a lot of development going on between you two, and that this could be a pretty good friendship to have. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see it as romantic at all. Yeah, I saw it as a really great friendship.
And that's what the Three of Cups does stand for. So we'll leave you with that, Babicha. I hope I pronounced that right. If not, I do apologize. I'm trying not to butcher the name. Remember, super chat and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat. You're welcome. Happily, if you want a reading, post your question. And I have to thank Lucy for being here. It's much appreciated. I'm so glad that she got a chance to come on the channel.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see. We have Neilham. Let's see. I hope they're still on. Please, may I know from the angel for my spiritual journey.
So I have the Three of Swords, and with that message, what I'm getting is that you are going to, you may have felt betrayed at one point in your life, but things are looking up and things are going to get better for you as you are on the right path. You were losing what you needed to lose so that you could go up and move up in the world and the universe around you. Don't feel bad about the betrayals that have been going on lately or the loss of people.
So it feels like, okay, we have looked through the situation. So it feels like you need to see in between the lines about your spiritual journey, about what the angels are actually signaling to you. It feels like that they are signaling something to you, but you need to go into meditation to actually listen.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm seeing with this card.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Happily. And let's see. Hi, Aqua Leo. So let's see here. All right. Thank you for posting, Happily. We'll read for you. Why have Rosa Virgo, my boyfriend, haven't been giving me attention lately? Communication-wise, we are long distance. You see it. Okay. All right. Let's take a look.
So I at first got the Ten of Wands. You know what? At first you guys were doing really wonderful in the relationship. You two were both very communicating, very loving, very understanding towards each other, and it was a very fast, progressive going relationship. And it's interesting that Melissa got the devil, because I also have the devil. Right now with the devil, you guys are going through the hard parts of a long distance relationship, and as much as your boyfriend does love you, I don't necessarily see him being fully capable of a long distance relationship, because I see this bantering going on where he may end up suppressing his feelings or repressing what he thinks you're doing, while you're kind of doing a little bit of the same. And it's kind of like, I could see that if you guys continue to repress your feelings, like, or let's say, I'll put it in an example, don't take this too literally, but let's just say that he may deep down think that, oh, you're cheating on me, or you may think that, oh, you're cheating on me, and with that, there's like this mindset with the 9 of Swords, and it may cause you two to end up actually doing something that may not be warranted in the relationship, because you believe that the other person is doing it. And then I have the Queen of Swords. First off, I think that you guys need to communicate with each other, and you also need to put your foot down in things. Don't be afraid of hurting his feelings, because I can see you feeling that, and that you have some paranoid issues that you do want to talk about with him, but you're afraid of it sounding like, oh, I don't trust him. But I feel as if you do need to talk with him, because you both are kind of feeling that same energy and vibe. And once you two hash it out, it will be fine again. And it may end up in some kind of argument, but you need to compromise in a sense, because you two aren't really used to the whole entire long distance thing. And I could see that both of you had partners that weren't necessarily the best to you, and during a long distance relationship, you don't want to project what you may think that your partner is doing, because you've had previous bad partners who've done those things.
That does make sense, Lucy. I have the overall energy is the 5 of Wands. So there is a lot of eternal conflict when it comes to the connection. It feels like there is suppressed feelings that is going around, but it feels like with these swords here, there's just a lot of conflicting situations, and this is really going to test your strength. This is really going to test your worth about this relationship, because of the suppressed feelings. Things are just kind of at a standstill right now, is a good way to put it. But it feels like that if you express how you feel, though, there is going to be freedom. There is going to be freedom of your feelings, and your angels want to know that you are safe, that you are protected, and give this patience.
Yeah, like I would just say that if you guys continue to have this passive aggressive communication and not really talking about what you're insecure about because you're afraid of it coming off as distrust, well, you guys are going to end up self-projecting as to what the other person is doing, and then justifying what you're going to be doing that isn't necessarily good for the relationship, because you believe that the other person is doing it when you don't really know if they're doing it or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find trying to put your channel name in the chat. Somebody was asking for it.
Oh, thanks. I'm just starting out. I'm not really sure what I post yet.
So if anybody wants to check out Lucy, check out her channel, Words of a Rebel. And I posted it in the super chat. You're welcome, Happily Ever After. We appreciate you.
Star, but
oh. That's okay.
I wanted to be edgy. Yeah.
So it's the fallen star now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you said that a lot of people have the words of a rebel, and I'm just like,
Yeah, there were 2 channels that came up, Words of a Rebel.
yeah.
Oh, right. So let's see who is. Okay, no problem. Happily ever after. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Let's see. Okay, so we have Vicky's Intuitive Tarot. Let's see. What next for me and Wiki in love? We are both Tauruses.
Ooh, that's interesting because I'm also a Taurus. And interesting enough, I pull the King of Pentacles. With the King of Pentacles, I see that you guys are going to prosper within your careers. And because, you know, you two are both the same sign, you guys will agree heavily with one another. And it's going to feel as if, you know, this is the best relationship I've ever been in because I finally have someone who sees eye to eye with me, and it doesn't really necessarily have to, you know, be a lot of drama. I don't see a lot of drama going on because I see him as more of a practical guy. And with that practicality, I see it being, you know, a breath of fresh air.
That's awesome. I got the Temperance here. So I feel like that this relationship is actually balanced out. It's feeling grounded, and you're feeling, and being patient one another is really important. But it feels like an overall good energy here is what I'm feeling from this card here. So I feel like this connection is good. And we have here Justice. And you see the scales here. So I feel like you two bring a lot of balance together. So that's what we have for you, Vicky's Intuitive Tarot. So I hope that does resonate. So remember, super chats and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat. Jakarta? What will my professional boxing fights be like once I go professionally? Okay. We are choosing randomly, Jakarta. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. If I mispronounce it, sorry. I'm gonna put this person in timeout because they're spamming. Cosmic Dust, there is no list. We choose randomly. No, that's okay, Vicky's Intuitive Tarot. We appreciate you being on and watching.
Okay, so then I have strength. And with strength, I could see that your boxing fights are going to be pretty good. I could see it being very great physical exercise for you, and you are going to have a really wonderful experience with it. and it's going to be a start of a new beginning for you.
It definitely is going to be a new beginning for you. It's going to bring you in new beginnings, and it's going to bring you in a lot of profit. So this is actually an exciting card. So yes, it's going to be very profitable. You're going to be excited about it. It will, it's, physically, it's going to be a good exercise for you. And I feel that you will win matches. But it's going to bring in a lot of money, and it's going to bring in new beginnings. That is what I see. So remember, super chat and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat. It is a 1-card draw. Additional cards are $1. Okay, so thank you so much, Happily Ever After. We appreciate it. Do you have another question, Happily Ever After? I know StreamYard lags a little bit, so. Okay, so she does have another question. All right. So I have opened up to my boyfriend last night. How he doesn't do attention towards me. How will our relationship now move? Like from here. Okay, so she wants oracle cards.
Okay.
Oh, you're welcome, Vicky. I appreciate it.
I could use this new tarot deck I got, but I have opened up my new boyfriend. Raza about how he doesn't.
Should have brought my angel tarot up here too.
So if you're wanting oracle cards, okay, it's another tarot deck. Probably not. Man, I don't really carry that much oracle decks because, but we'll go with this astrology one. Melissa, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did I freeze up? All right, so we have compassion.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna remove myself because I don't see Melissa, and then I'm gonna go back.
Okay, Lucy will be right back. Am I frozen at all, guys? right, so we have explore. Right, so we have compassion, manifest, explore, nature. I'm going to grab some angel answers. There we go.
Yeah, I ended up backing out because you were frozen on my end and I wanted to, yeah.
Yay.
Okay, so I'm using the Living Wheels Oracle deck. For the first one, I have winter and the first half, and with this, I can see your relationship. You're going to reflect a lot on your relationship, and you guys are going to have a huge heart-to-heart because he feels really bad about not giving you attention, but a lot of things have been eating him up because he's had a lot of bad experiences with other partners before, and he really misses you a lot. He doesn't like this long-distance relationship thing, but he didn't really want to offend you. He didn't want to seem like he couldn't trust you, and he didn't want to let out his insecurities. And I could see that there's a lot of bottled up emotions that do need reflecting on from him. And then with the second card, I have some reconciliation and transition. This is fall. And with this, I can see that you guys are going to be at a better place. He may be planning on visiting you soon, and he will feel more silly about the insecurities he once had because of the communication you two have within each other. And then I have this is the houses. Summer. Then I have house 10. And then with house 10, I see that you guys are going to end up having a lot of achievements within this relationship, and that you guys are going to end up getting out of a rough patch. I could see that there may be a possibility of discussion about moving in with each other.
That's interesting because I have compassion. So here it feels like that Raja has a lot of compassion for you. They do care about you deeply. And it feels like here they want to manifest a future with you. They do want to, like Lucy said, suppress their feelings about their insecurities about what they truly feel. And it's important to explore options, explore what you two like, what you two actually connect with. Because if one person doesn't know the feelings of the other person, then it's not, it feels out of alignment, is what I'm getting at. But it feels like here, if you go within and you start meditating, because the angels are with you. They are actually trying to communicate with you when it comes to the communication with you and Raja. It feels like connect with them through nature. And that's what I'm getting here. And because here we have ask your angels. And this is saying, go within, ask your angels for guidance because they are with you. Take time for a recovery. Take time for yourself. Take time to meditate on this. And it feels like it is up to you to decide. This is what the angels are saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. Explore your options because there is actually, things will manifest okay, but they need to actually say their true feelings. But definitely ask your angels and meditate. Anything else you'd like to add, Lucy?
No, but I do see that if you're saying that marriage is the end goal, I'm seeing here that with this conversation, it may lead up to talking about moving in together. So
Remember, super chat and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat. Thank you for your donation, Happily Ever After. We appreciate you. Absolutely.
yeah.
All right. Okay, so welcome, Sanel. So let's go ahead and get Sanel's question. Hello, ma'am. New here. Liked and subscribe. Thank you so much and welcome. That's my long distance tour. A lot of Tauruses today.
Yeah.
Does my long distance Taurus friends want to commit a relationship? Let's take a look.
The Three of Cups, I don't see them wanting a relationship with you. I can see them having a really wonderful friendship with you, but I don't see them wanting a relationship because I don't see that they're really ready for that.
What's interesting here is I got reconsider. So it doesn't feel like that they are ready. It feels like that they have to go through some stuff in order to be at that level, but it feels like overall they're not ready. But it feels like just trust and not overthink things. That is what I'm getting. So I hope that answers your question and good luck. We wish you the best. Let's see. We have TASH donated. Thank you so much for your donation, TASH. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. I'm so sorry I keep doing that.
It's okay.
We'll post question on chat. It's a little longer. Okay. You're welcome, Sonel. Okay. Tease. Oh, hi, TZ. I didn't know. Hi, TZ. So I blocked Nelson Pisces a few days ago, but surprisingly, he didn't block me anywhere. Usually, after an argument, he blocks me and leaves.
So what exactly
So-
is the question? You don't mind, yeah.
They're probably going to post with avocados. TZ always does.
Okay.
Okay, so should be coming up in a minute. Okay, here we go.
I know someone donated $5, so
Yeah, that was TZ, Tosh.
okay.
I just want to know what's going on. Okay, so TZ wants to know how Nelson thinks and feels for them.
Okay. Ooh.
Let's
Tower.
We will take a look, TZ.
Cups. I can tell based off the bat without even having to pull any cards if you don't want to get involved with this. I am pulling the Tower Uriel. I'm seeing that he may feel as if he wants a lot of control from you. He wants to control you in a sense, and he is projecting a lot of the things that he's doing onto you, and it ends up going in a back and forth argument. And that, he finally sees that, you're catching up to it, and he wants to just escalate it further and try to regain that control back. I can see a lot of toxicity and drama from this person. And then I have the 5 of Cups. I could see that at one point it may have been a decent relationship to have, or you may have found him to be attractive, or he may have found you to be attractive, but there's a lot of deceit going on, and there's just not a lot of good things that are coming from this. And then I have the 3 of Swords. I can confirm to you the fact that, yeah, he is talking to other people. He has been talking to other people throughout the duration of when you guys were talking. He isn't really as serious about you, and he has more of a control problem. I would say that you should stay away from him. Don't respond to him. He's going to try to start a lot of drama with you because he is someone who feeds off of that. You're going to find someone who's better, and most likely I would not touch that with a 10-foot pole. Don't give him another chance.
So the overall energy is the Cups here. The 7 of Cups here. So it feels like that this is you in this situation. It feels like that you are overwhelmed with a lot of the choices, and it feels like Lucy was saying, that we have the Ace of Cups and the King of Swords. So emotionally manipulating situations, and it feels like that this is actually a person who wants to take control of the situation, and it feels like coming together. I wouldn't because we have the King of Cups here in reversed here, and it shows that it can be emotionally manipulating. So it feels here that you need to be this Queen of Swords and cut what no longer serves you. It feels like here that this person can emotionally manipulate and emotionally wants to gain control. So it feels like here there's a lot of burdens around the situation. You're carrying a lot of burdens. And it feels like here that I don't know if, like Lucy said, she got 3. So intuitively, it feels like they were talking to other people.
I don't even think that they were serious about Tosh to begin with. I would just stay away from that. I think that they kind of create a lot of drama and clouds, and I could see them being a very toxic and abusive person. And if you're gonna ask me if if he loved you or anything, I'm gonna flat out say no.
It feels like at least they were talking to one other person. Is what I'm feeling like here with the 2 of Wands here.
Yeah, but cut him away. Don't respond to it.
Yeah, definitely not a good situation right now is what we're picking up. That is what I'm seeing. That's what we're seeing, TZ. I know that it sometimes, things like this does happen. I know it's, on YouTube and, I wish, some things come out good and some things that don't. And, it's not sugar coated, unfortunately. I'm annoyed that he wouldn't block me at the end.
Oh, I mean,
Okay.
what I would do is, if this person is someone online, I wouldn't respond to them. This is how I feel when it comes to people online. There's a lot of people online who annoy me, and there's a lot of people whose messages I don't look at because I simply think, okay, I don't really have the energy to respond to this because I'm doing a lot of things. And the way I see it is you don't respond to it. I used to be a troll online, and the way I see it is, okay, look, if someone's really taking the effort to respond to me, they must not have anything else to do during the day. And I don't really take anything on the internet seriously because at the end of the day, you don't really know what these people are doing in your real life. And if this person isn't really in your real life, or they're not like going to your job or going to your house or trying to stalk you, I think that you could just easily walk away from this.
He's not talking to
Then what
me.
I would suggest is don't respond to it. Don't even look at it. Block him. Like, you don't need that in your life. And unless if he's making physical threats to you and actually meeting you up, or, going to places that you're associated with in real life, don't. Oh, if it's on real life, okay. If it's real life, then I would get a restraining order if he's actually going, to your house or your workplace. Because if he's not physically doing anything to you, you should be fine.
Hi, Uncle Leo. So TZ, that I wish it was, better news, but unfortunately.
Yeah.
You're welcome, TZ. And good luck. Keep us updated. Super chats and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat. Right answer, Aqua Leo. Do you have a question, Aqua Leo? Aqua Leo, this is my friend Lucy, who is another reader. She just started YouTube.
Hi.
So her channel used to be called Words of a Rebel, but she changed it to Fallen Star. So, okay. So Aqua Leo wants a general reading.
Hey. Okay, a general reading. So right now I have the Page of Cups. You're just stepping into your emotions and are trying to understand your emotions. This year is going to be a very emotional year for you. And you're finding things out about yourself that you never really found out throughout the years, and you're changing as a person.
Oh, they're asking why you changed the name of the channel.
Oh, I changed the name just simply because Melissa told me that there were 2 other words of the Rebel, and I was just like, I don't really want to copy the name. And I was thinking, okay, well, what else sounds, edgy and stuff? And I was thinking, okay, well, why not the Fallen Star? And then I chose that.
It feels like that you are taking charge emotionally and intelligently. It feels like you are stepping up actually this year. You're actually standing your ground and you are moving forward with positivity, because before it kind of felt like you're kind of fluctuating when it comes to feelings, feeling kind of scattered. But overall, I'm feeling that you are getting your stuff together. You're actually intelligently, emotionally, and you're thinking with your head and logically. It feels like with the Emperor here, you're going with the lead, you're taking back control, and you're standing your ground is what I'm getting here.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what I see here, Aqua Leo. They love your hair, Lucy.
Yeah, I said thanks. It's messy though.
It looks fine. So let's see here. Let's see what else. All right. What's coming between me and Capricorn and love near future?
What's coming in between them? The Hierophant, I can see that there's going to be a lot of healing that has to be done within this relationship. He's going to help you heal from your past trauma, and you may end up inflicting things on him that your partners may have previously done to you, and you can't help it. But he's going to be very understanding and kind to you.
What's interesting here is I got the Four of Pentacles here. So it feels like that they are going, they're emotionally together with the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. But it feels like they are going to be holding on to their money, and they are holding tightly. It feels like that. I'm not saying they're a cheap wad, but they're just trying to save money. And they're wanting to build a future when it comes to career and finances. But it feels like they have to put themselves first for a while. What do you think when it comes to the Four of Pentacles, Lucy?
I think that it does tie into the Hierophant, because he is going to want to focus on himself and focus on healing. And I do think that he had a history of people who did end up using him for money, and he wants to develop a deeper connection than just finances and money and shallow relationships.
Yeah, that makes sense. It does tie in with the Hierophant. All right. Well, we'll leave you with that, Mary Ann. Good luck and keep us updated. All the best. Remember, Super Chat and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat. We're doing 1 card draws. More than 1 card is $1 each. All right. So
we could answer that question.
Which one?
Mary posted another question, and we could answer that question, but maybe for $1. Because we did answer her first question.
Okay. Can I see how May September will go for country?
How will your September go? I can see that with the Page of Pentacles, you're going to be focusing on your money and your career. You're going to end up focusing on your earthly needs, and your September is going to go really well for you in the career and finances parts. And September is the month where you're going to focus on the House of Pentacles.
Yeah, I see new beginnings for you with the Ace of Swords here. It ties in with the Pentacles here, the Page of Pentacles, because there is going to be new beginnings. You are going to be using your words wisely, and you are using your intellect and bring it forth. This is going to help you move forward and me financially and with your career. All right, so I hope that answers your question, country. Remember, Super Chat and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly from the chat. We're doing 1 card draws, and then if extra cards are $1 each.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Aqualia, right? I hope the guy has a big wallet.
Yeah. I think we all need a guy with a big wallet.
We do.
Yeah.
All right. How will Aries react to the text I sent him? All right. How will Aries guy react to the text I sent to him? Let's be nosy and take a look, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it feels like, okay, I got the Tower.
I also got the Tower. Twins.
Did you?
Yeah, I got the Tower too. Ooh, I could say that they needed to hear this message. They're not going to react well to it, but it was a message that needed to be heard. And it's going to help them grow as a person and collapse whatever old habits that they had before.
Yeah, I'm confirming what Lucy says. That's exactly the message I'm getting with the Tower here. It feels like they did need to hear it, and it feels like that it's really going to shake up their core. So it was unexpected, and it's going to help them evolve and grow. That is what I'm seeing. Yeah. We both got the Tower. Double confirmation here. Exactly, Kayfae. I don't blame you. You get treated a certain way, give it
I
back.
don't blame you. Yep.
Let's see. All right, so will JD and I date each other in this lifetime?
Okay. I'm getting here the Three of Pentacles. And what I'm seeing here is that they're more focused on their career and finances, and that they're kind of dense when it comes to dating in the romantic sense. And it's not that they haven't thought about it, it's more that that's the last thing on their mind currently. What I would do is, bring it up. Don't push it, and, don't pressure them. They aren't really a relationship person. And what I could see here is that you're going to want a lot of emotional depth and connection when it comes to who you're with. And this person isn't going to be the person who will give that to you. If you do date, they'll try to make you happy, but they wouldn't necessarily emotionally fulfill you in the ways that you need to be emotionally fulfilled.
What's interesting here is I got the Wheel of Fortune. So it feels like here that you guys did have a past life relationship. It also feels like that I wouldn't put pressure on them and just let things happen naturally with the Wheel of Fortune here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ties in with your rating, Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's your channel name, Lucy? So It is called the Fallen Star. I'll put the link in here.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty edgy, but I'm thinking about doing astrology readings at least once a week. After vacation, though, or during a week of.
I know. What have you thought about what you're going to put on your channel?
Maybe like a monthly astrology reading, and then I'll do something weekly.
That's a good idea. That will match well with the Fallen Star.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about changing my name, but I'm not too sure because I am Melissa the Tarot Chick. I wanted to do something. I'm the sun sign Cancer, so I don't know if I should like change it to Awakened Cancer or something like that. Or Melissa the Tarot Chick is better.
I don't let, I'm not really personally into Wiccan, but yeah.
Oh, does that have to do with that?
Oh, Wiccan?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's just I kind of feel like whenever someone wants to be magical, they kind of use Wiccan as a term to, a term to coin that they're edgy and stuff when they're kind of a little bit. I think it's a little bit trying too hard whenever someone uses that label. But
Yeah. Hi, Vicky. Good seeing you. Thank you for jumping in. I think you froze, Lucy.
oh my god.
Your hair sweeping to the right, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I don't. Oh man.
So remember, super chat and donations do take priority. Otherwise, we choose randomly. Oh, thank you for the subscription.
Thanks. But I mean, if I was going to change your name, maybe think about it just a little bit.
Yeah. We have. You're welcome, Magic Intuition. We appreciate you. Thank you, Gaurav. I hope I pronounced it right. If I didn't, I apologize. Thank you for your subscription. All right, so we have what Shalippy girl is thinking about me currently. Okay, so let's see. What does Shalippy girl is thinking about me currently?
What is the Shalippy girl?
Oh, okay, good.
Okay. I ended up this is pulling out. I got the devil. This isn't necessarily a bad card. I would say that they, you know, they like you, but they have a lot of insecurities going on within themselves, and they may, due to a lot of past trauma within their relationships, they may feel as though you are too good to be true, and they might end up, you know, inflicting some of what was done to them or projecting on what their past partners have done to them onto you. And, you know, I would recommend being patient and understanding them.
Mm-hmm. Right. What's interesting here is I have the Hermit here. So it feels like here that they're in the dark about you. It feels like that they're just going within and seeing what they truly do feel. But it feels like that they are focusing on themselves is what I'm getting here from with the Hermit. Thank you for your subscription, Vicky. Vicky just subbed to your channel, Lucy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Vicky. Okay.
Do we see any feelings for Gaurav? I'm not feeling like they have any specific feelings about you. It just feels like that they're just focusing on themselves in general in order before a relationship is what I'm picking up intuitively. Hi, is Amanda right major? I should choose for the university. So we have CS.
LLC. I have the death card, and this isn't necessarily a bad card. I will say that I do say that you will end up learning some new skills within this major, and you would like certain classes from it. It will end up transforming you in a way, but I do see the fact that that in immunology may not necessarily be the career choice that you would make. It doesn't mean that you can't take it as a major, but what I would do is take a few classes in it, and I don't really see this being your end goal when you graduate college.
Yeah, what's interesting is I picked up the Be Assertive card from the Angel Answers deck. It feels like that you just need to be assertive and go on a specific path. I mean, you could do immunology, but it's completely up to you. But it feels like it's going to give you strength, make you stronger, but it's not going to be your specific career. It feels like your career path is another major. Carta, for a guaranteed reading, you can donate anything and we'll answer you for a guaranteed reading. Random readings, we choose randomly.
Okay. Sorry, I had to refresh it.
I think I'm going to put this user in timeout. They're spamming.
Oh, what were they doing?
They kept posting the same question over and over and over again. And then they're asking, can I get a reading? I mean, we're choosing randomly. If we choose randomly, it's you. But to get a guaranteed reading is donations.
Yeah.
Vicky, thank you for hopping on. If you want a question, post it on here. We'll read for you. Oh, I just looked up. I see Melissa. I was wondering. Yeah, she has a question.
Okay.
Okay, so Vicky has a question. Do you see me reuniting with the Aries when I go down south of the UK beginning of October? So let's see. Thank you for moderating, Vicky. We appreciate it. I pulled the Ace of Wands, and aces are yeses to me. Oh, I know what you meant, Vicky.
Ooh. So I can see that there's going to be a bit of justice. I can see that you and this person had a. It may have not ended pretty well, as what I could see, and I could see this being a bit of a karmic relationship. I have the devil, and there's parts of you that do want to talk to him, parts of you that don't, and that also goes the same with him as if you two do reunite. It's going to be a very in-depth and emotional conversation as to what happened between you two in the past. And then I have the Eight of Wands. I could see that this is a very much necessary, needed conversation that had been put off for a very long time. And a part of him doesn't really want you to go to the UK because he doesn't want to have this conversation. But the more it adds up, the more it's going to end up blowing up and out of proportion. And I do see that you guys are going to eventually need to sit down, have a seat, and to have this conversation.
Yeah,
but after the conversation, I have the Six of Wands, and things may end up progressing in a more positive light. but this person has a lot of healing that they need to go through, and they do feel sorry for what they did to you or how things ended.
I actually shuffled and I got 2 aces. So I'm saying yes, that they will actually reunite with the Aries in the South UK beginning of October. And it feels like if you haven't called on Archangel Michael already, it's important to go within and meditate on this and call upon Archangel Michael. It feels like that they have messages for you.
Yeah. I mean, I do see you guys reuniting, but it's going to be a tough, difficult conversation at first.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of emotion, and it's going to help you bring freedom. It's going to help you, it's going to help both of you emotionally.
Yeah.
Nice.
I could see the guy being the one who doesn't really want to fully talk about it because they aren't really awakened or opened yet. But at the same time, we shouldn't be putting off a conversation that does need to be had between you two.
You've been told different, Vicky.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, happily ever after. Welcome back. All right, I think we are going to call it a day here, everyone. So remember, if you want to see more of these, just subscribe. If you missed out on us answering a question, then we do these regularly. Lucy and I do these regularly on Tuesday. It's either probably around 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but we will definitely, I'll post in the community tab when it will, what the definite time will be, because we're still working on that.
Yeah, if he continues to keep quiet about it, it's, you know, I would say that he's not. I mean, okay, we have different sorts of soulmates out there, that we have many that we learn different life lessons from before we end up finding the one. I see this as more of a, I saw this as more of a karmic relationship because he ended up keeping a lot of things within himself, and he's not that good at communicating what he feels because he's afraid of hurting other people and their feelings. And he's also, and I could see that you're also afraid of hurting his feelings. And the more you guys end up holding it in, it's going to end up blowing up. So
Yeah.
what I could see that the life lesson you're going to learn here is communication.
That I have to agree with, Lucy.
Yeah.
We all are.
But, yeah.
Thanks for
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. I think we are definitely calling it a day, but we're doing this every Tuesday. We're thinking 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, but we're working out the time. So I'll post in the community tab what the official time is each Tuesday. If you want to see both of us, subscribe so you don't miss out. Also, subscribe to A Fallen Star. That's Lucy's channel. She just started her channel today. So lots of fun stuff there. There's going to be monthly astrology horoscopes and more. So if you want to see more of this, subscribe to both of our channels so you don't miss out. And we appreciate you being on. And thank you, Lucy, for being on I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're calling it a day. That's okay, Vicky. No problem. Whenever you get here, we just appreciate you coming on. So have a good day, evening, or afternoon whenever you're watching. You're welcome, Vicky. Right. Bye, everyone.